Hey, good evening, everybody. My name is Jared. I host a daily live podcast where we discuss news and politics. And I know a lot of people are in their feelings right now because of a couple of Supreme Court rulings, but I wanted to point out that I merely think those things are distractions. And I think what we need to be paying attention to is what has happened in Miami, Florida, where they just basically extended Republican leadership. They extended their term by a year. This is their trial run to the end of democracy, is to literally skip elections. And then I also wanted to point out in LA, ICE used explosives and breached American citizens' homes because they had a run-in with ICE and embarrassed ICE. So ICE retaliated by sending 10 ICE agents in full gear and put explosives on someone's door, breached someone's house, and walked in like they own the place. In retaliation. That's American tax dollars. They're already running out of money. And in addition to that, they're also showing up at people's houses and putting fucking like explosive tape on your door and blowing your whole door in, knowing you're an American citizen and that's ICE. No offense, I hate to say it like this, but ICE should not be busting in on American citizens. Because you wouldn't want to use ICE to harm Americans, right? Because that's immigration. So it doesn't matter anymore, right? That's what they're saying, right? And remember, they want everyone to retaliate. I would just ask that you be prepared to defend yourself, knowing that the government basically said today, in order to sue the government, you have to have the money to do it. This just means more lawyers will be having to give up pro bono work to get cases. This puts a strain on the legal system. It means more people are gonna not be able to afford to sue for their rights. It also the Supreme Court ruled that lower court judges can't issue nationwide injunctions on Donald Trump's deportation. Understand that what he's doing isn't deportation. Deportation is a legal process. Everybody's entitled to due process in the United States, not just American citizens, not just green card holders or visa holders. All persons are eligible for due process. And so I just want to keep pointing out that deportation is not sexy. It doesn't involve ICE. You go to a courtroom, you have the paperwork, or you don't. You get to stay or you don't, and then you even get time to go. What Donald Trump is doing is rendition. It's kidnapping and trafficking. And never forget that. And all those people that are working for ICE are complicit. And all those people have blood on their hands that have let people die. Canadians have died. Look at the Canadian government not doing shit, right? Look at foreign governments whose citizens are getting literally kidnapped and trafficked and are dying, and their governments ain't doing shit. That makes me think something's afoot. Either that or all of our elected officials are complicit. There's a reason I'm an advocate for starting a new American Socialist Party. A pro-equality, pro-union party meant for the common worker, aimed at getting universal health care, education, income, and housing. And federally legalizing cannabis is the pathway to paying for all of our health care, education, income, and housing forever. And we have to start addressing climate change. I don't know about y'all, but this most recent heat wave was excessive. But anyway, I know everybody's got their head in the sand, and they're like, I don't know what to do right now. Hey, you need to get to know your neighbors. You need to build a garden. You need to get a generator. You need to put up solar panels. Okay? You need to be kind while you can. Just remember I told you that. and continue to boycott, protest, and strike. Get rid of Facebook, Threads, IG, WhatsApp, Messenger, Twitter. Stop shopping on Amazon. Shop locally. And I'll see you in the morning.